Hi, I'm JD Miller, and I'm the Chief Revenue Officer at Kantata. I began my tech career during the dot-com boom as employee number 26 of a company that was eventually acquired by Vignette. We were a web content management company that had one of the largest public market valuations of the time at around $9 billion when we went public. Since then, I've had a career with a series of leadership roles at international organizations that look for sales transformation, whether that's increasing revenue, getting ready for a merger, an acquisition, or an IPO. Right now, Kantata is owned by private equity firm Accel-KKR, and I've worked with a number of companies that have been backed by or bought by PE firms, including Lloyd's Development Capital, Insight Partners, and Thoma Bravo. I have a PhD in organizational communication, and I talk a lot about leading from the intersection of technology, business, and humanity. I'm really excited to bring all of those concepts to bear here and looking forward to working with each of you. When I think about some of the challenges facing new C-suiters, the biggest difficulty can come from balancing your expertise as a great individual contributor to now shifting focus and actually becoming the leader of an organization. I grew up through the sales organization, and I think there are a lot of places where people who are top sellers get promoted into sales leadership or maybe the executive suite based on their track record as an individual contributor. But as a member of the C-suite, it's never about you as an individual in the same way it was when you were a seller. It's always about the team. And so shifting focus from the things that made you really successful as an individual contributor and instead focusing on things like culture, putting the spotlight on your team, making it less about you and more about them, looking for team success instead of individual success can be one of the most troublesome or difficult transitions that folks go through. Throughout my career, I've really focused on balancing business, technology, and humanity in each of the organizations that I've worked for, recognizing that a lot of times when people talk about work-life balance, they tend to think that those are competing ideas. I actually believe that work and life are more frequently integrated these days, especially with remote workers. And so figuring out how to balance the humanity of our employees, the humanity of ourselves, and the business demands of our jobs is one of the most important things that an executive can do. And then certainly using technology as a way to bridge those gaps and deliver great results for our customers, prospects, and teams are also really important. And so when you attend my session and panel talk as part of the C-Suite Masterclass, we're going to talk a lot about how do we balance those particular goals, whether it's DEI and inclusion issues or whether it's very tactical things about running a sales organization or reporting to a board. We'll be looking at the lens of the business needs, the humanity needs of all of the people involved, and then finally the ways that technology can support us.